People of Philadelphia, how we doing tonight? Yeah. It's great to be here. My name is EICHER. I've been contracted by the venue to provide approximately 60 additional decibels of volume to the room for the next 55 minutes. And just given that it's a music venue, I thought I'd do it all with songs and a little bit of me talking awkwardly like this. I never know how to begin these shows when I'm by myself. It seems weird to just start playing, so I thought I'd let you know that I'm going to say some strange things. Right off the bat, get that out of the way. But this song's called Wanderer. I hope you like it.
Won't you fill his eyes, but none fly, 'cause he knows he's a man of goodbyes. Cause he's a wanderer, oh, he's a wanderer, oh. And he's racing the daylight just to find, oh, just to find. Oh, the colors in the sky. Cause he swears they'll show him why. Oh, they think he's crazy as he walks outside. Oh, but he knows he's the only one who's alive. Cause he's a wanderer, oh, he's a wanderer, oh. And he's racing the daylight just to find, just to find. All the colors in the sky. Cause he swears they'll show him why. Thank you. Thanks a lot.
It's great to be here. My name is EICHER, and I'm from Youngstown, Ohio, which is an hour east of Cleveland, if that helps at all. I'm about 6.5 hours from here. I can tell you almost exactly 6.5 because that's how long it took me to get here. Except when you get to Philly, the traffic really kind of kills your estimations when you left 6 hours before. But no complaints. I should have been prepared for it. The big cities. I'm a Midwest guy, and I'm real excited to be playing. How many Sawyer fans we got in the room? Sawyer? Yeah. He's a sweetheart. I got to listen to them sound check, and you guys are in for a killer night of music. It's going to be awesome. This is kind of a good deal for me, too, because I get to sit back and listen to them afterward. This is a song called Feel the Rain. It's one off of my second album, and it's kind of a love story as a guy and a girl. And she moves away to the big city, and he stays behind because he's not sure what he wants. This is him kind of realizing he messed up and going after her in like a romantic rom-com style way, if you will. Okay, it's called Feel the Rain.
Seems like every couple hours is 6 a.m. The cadence of this town keeps it coming back again. You go down the good street, pop a Tylenol, you look over the ledge. You know she's gone, but it don't feel like that yet. You know she's gone, but you remember what she said. Do you feel the rain? Do you feel the courage? Do you feel it swimming in your veins? Do you feel the same? Do you feel the rain? Do you feel like running? Do you think we're made to just remain? Do you feel the same? You take a taxi to the city just like you used to, and you hit the restaurant you hit up every time. But all along, you know New York's just not as pretty. The menus change, the booths draw different lines, and through the clamor you can hear her just like every other time. Do you feel the rain? Or do you feel the courage? Or do you feel it swim in your veins? Do you feel the same? Do you feel the rain? Or do you feel like running? Or do you think we're made to just remain? Do you feel the same? She left you still beside him. If you would ever feel that way, or if you were made to just remain, and now you're playing, and now you're flying. You're like lightning through the rain, toward the building where she stays. Oh, luck lets you catch her as she's leaving. Oh, when you yell it like you're crazy, while the water hits your face. Do you feel the rain? Or do you feel the courage? Or do you feel it swim in your veins? Do you feel the same? Do you feel the rain? Do you feel like running? Or do you think we're made to just remain? Do you feel the same? 'Cause I've been lost for thoughts these days of running towards you in the rain, showing you I'm not the same. Then now I understand. 'Cause there's some kind of bravery that wells itself inside of me, tells me this is what I need, that I cannot remain. And now I know I feel this way. Thank you.
My new CD is called The Middle Distance. This is the title track off of that record, and it's about when your friends, you're in a relationship, it could be romantic or otherwise, but you're in a relationship and suddenly it's gone. You look back and you're a couple years later and you're like, how are these two people strangers again? How do we lose track of people like this? I just needed to sit through that. A couple relationships that have kind of evaporated for no good reason, and this song came from it. Hope you enjoy.
My sisters and my brothers, mismatched lovers, open-handed, and here I am. Here I am. Pictures of each other, one another, and the feelings come again. waiting, we keep pushing on past bones and skin, but my mind never passed you. You and I, we were better than friends, we're living like strangers. How could we ever be strangers? I don't know anything stranger. You and I, we knew better than this, to let it all change us. How could we let it all change us? Couldn't anything save us? Is this the middle distance? Is this the middle distance? August on the pavement, we were waiting for the storm to finally end. It never ends. Promises were made there just to fade there. I know I was half a man, but twice a friend. I think it's funny how we happen. Time waiting, we keep pushing on past it. Bones and skin, but my mind never passed you. You and I, we were better than friends, we're living like strangers. How could we ever be strangers? I don't know anything stranger. You and I, we knew better than this, to let it all change us. How could we let it all change us? Couldn't anything save us? Where the lines meet, where the paths cross, where the future starts, I have started. Where the lines meet, where the paths cross, where the future starts, I'm lost. You and I, we were better than friends, we're living like strangers. How could we ever be strangers? You and I, we were better than friends, we're living like strangers. How could we ever be strangers? I don't know anything stranger. You and I, we knew better than this, to let it all change us. How could we let it all change us? Couldn't anything save us? Thank you. This next tune is called Love Is Gonna Find You. I call it my hope song. It's kind of dressed up like a love song. Very self-explanatory. Please enjoy. If you don't enjoy it, please just keep it to yourself, okay? I dropped my pick, I'm going to pick it up now while we're learning the song. Had to make a gentleman call there. Where do you go when you lose yourself? How do you know when you're lost? What do you do when you're on your own? How do you know when you're not? 'Cause after all, this time has passed. You think you'd be alright, but everything you tell yourself is feeling like a lie. Love is gonna find you, love is gonna find you running. Love is gonna find you, love is gonna find you there. And love is gonna find you, love is gonna find you running. It will hit you when it's what you least expect. And you don't know if anything is better than the past, or what you're hanging on to memories you know never last. So you make your way out of this bitter time. You're not sure who you are, but you're sure who you're not now. Love is gonna find you, love is gonna find you running. Love is gonna find you, love is gonna find you there. And love is gonna find you, love is gonna find you running. It will hit you when it's what you least expect. Wait around for anyone. You can do your own thing. All I'm thinking's got you shifting between extremes. You're broken, then you're free. Oh, love is gonna find you, love is gonna find you running. Love is gonna find you, love is gonna find you here. And love is gonna find you, love is gonna find you running. It will hit you when it's what you least expect. Oh, love is gonna find you, love is gonna find you running. Love is gonna find you, love is gonna find you here. And love is gonna find you, love is gonna find you running. It will hit you when it's what you least expect. Thank you.
Scene change. So, last year, a really great opportunity came my way. My wife and I, this is all kind of connected, but my wife and I had found out we were expecting a baby, and which was great news, but also kind of, yeah, thank you, but also kind of terrifying for a musician, because if you didn't know already, I'm not famous, and yeah, I know, God. You haven't heard of me, and that can be kind of to your detriment if you're trying to make a living making music. And so, I live pretty lean, and I travel a lot by myself in my car, or when I have my full band with me, we we get in the van and we kind of tough it out, and we all fit into one Motel 6. We book the room, and then one of us goes in to check in, and then the rest of us slip around, and we go. I hope there's no one affiliated with Motel 6 here, but we do that. We do it that way. It's very lean. It's on a budget, but we love it, and I wouldn't trade this job for anything. But I was on the road. I was in the Carolinas. I had a couple rough shows where people just weren't showing up, and I was thinking maybe the baby on the way, it was time that I become an adult and get a real job in the real world. And thanks for that, boo. I agree. Yeah, I agree. I don't want to do that. I'm trying to avoid it at any cost. And out of the blue, I was driving home. I remember I stopped at like a Pilot to get gas and some food on the way home. And I got a phone call out of the blue from my manager, and he said, "Have you ever heard of Nicholas Sparks? He wants you to write a song for him." And I was like, Tom, why are you really calling? Do I owe you commission or something? You know, but it's true. If you don't know Nicholas Sparks, he's the guy who did the movie The Notebook, you know, Walk to Remember, Dear John. He's 11 movies, and they're based off his books, which he has 20 different novels out. And so I did know who he was, and I was thrilled, and I got the opportunity basically for his 20th book in 20 years, which is a whole other conversation. That's insane, 20 books in 20 years. But for his 20th novel, he wanted to have music inspired by the novel to give out as a free offering to his readers, because he has such a loyal readership. And so my name got thrown into the hat. I really don't know exactly how, but he was reviewing music, and I was one of the bands that he listened to. And I was lucky enough to get the gig. And so I got on the phone with him, and we talked through the story, and he hadn't quite finished writing the book, but he knew how it would end, and so we talked through the whole thing, and I'm like frantically taking notes, and in my head I'm like, don't be sarcastic, do not be too much like yourself, don't mess this up, you know? Just trying to keep it cool, be neutral, don't, you know, and so anyway, we get to the end, and the story is about a father and his daughter. It's a father-daughter story, and how they go through a tough time together, and so we get to the end, he's like, you know, I know it's probably hard to just write a song. Do you think you could write a song about this? And I'm like, man, just this week my wife and I found out we were going to have a baby girl, and this would be the time for me to start giving that whole father-daughter song thing a try. So I'm like, this is good, impeccable timing, Nick. You know, I didn't call him Nick. I didn't know if we were, I don't know if he, to this day, I'm not sure. I do call him Nick, and I don't know if I really should or not. I don't know if he goes by Nicholas formally all the time. That's another conversation. But anyway, recorded the song in my house. We went back and forth a few times, and then I got to take it out on the road with him on his book tour, and during the signings I would perform. And sometimes that was like me in front of 1,000 people on a stage. It was awesome. And other times it was me in between two bookshelves while people walked by with their signed book, and it was uncomfortable for them and me. Like they're like, you know, as they go by. But it was a blast and such a good opportunity. The book came out on my wife and my wedding anniversary, and our baby was born a couple weeks later. And it wasn't like huge money, but it kept me on the road and has kept doors opening. And I'm just really grateful to him and his team for letting me be the guy to write the song. So this is the tune. It's called 2x2. I put it out on a record last February. I've got the CDs with me if you like it. 2x2. The book is called 2x2 as well, if you want it. Like a 60% chance this is going to move during the song.
Caught us on fire when it all burned down. The two of us together on our own somehow. I just want to know that I can always be enough for you. You took it all for granted till the good ran out. You took it on your shoulders while I hit the ground. If I had been alone, I know I never would have made it through. Ooh, you're meant to walk this world one by one. You and I can lift each other up. We'll find our way 2 by 2. 2 by 2, we'll make it to 2 by 2, me and you. It used to be that we were just a one-way road, but lately it's a give and take between us both. You're giving me the strength I need to finally give it back to you. It's in our blood to need someone. I'm beating down your broken heart. Times like these, they hurt the most, but times like these, they pull us close. Ooh, you're meant to walk this world one by one. You and I can lift each other up. We'll find our way 2 by 2, 2 by 2. We'll make it to 2 by 2, me and you. It ain't easy in a world this crazy. There's no running down the grave. know. But I've been hanging on to one thing lately, and I'm never gonna let you go.
I wrote several years ago, and it's kind of about, I'll tell you what it's about. Species, you know. So this is a song called People. And also on a side note, I don't play a lot of piano, but I'm really getting into like the lean thing that you can do on a keyboard. So the beginning of this tour, this has been a crazy couple months, and I've been all over the place. But I started in Nashville, went to Palm Desert in the West Coast for one show, and then came back to Cleveland area, and then drove to Boston, and then drove to New York City, and then drove home, and then went out to the Midwest and did Michigan. Anyway, been all over the place. But a lot of these little listening rooms I'm playing, I have baby grands, and so I just feel like I'm pulling on a Harry Connick Jr. thing, or something like that. And I'm not really even a piano player, just a couple of songs, but I felt like I needed to crack that little joke after talking about how bad humanity can be. So just trying to balance it all out. You guys are like, I wish you'd talk more.
If the lights should turn off, 4 more steps you're the street. It's a cold one for October. You pull your hands up in your sleeves, and on the sidewalk you see someone with a dog without a leash. You fake a smile and nod in passing. She pretends she doesn't see. Now you're waiting at the bus stop, and poor man off to your right, he screams at someone through a cell phone as he cuts you in a line, and every bus driver is yelling, trying to pull up to the curb, blocked by a bumper sticker pickup, pledged allegiance to the war. People, they're gonna break your heart. They're gonna leave you lost. You finally let them in, and you give a little ground, and they take it on and more, and only ever let you down. And now you're stepping off the bus. It's a block to where you were. Things are looking somewhat brighter as the sun begins to warm and pass the park. Some kids are waving from their castle in the dirt, and you lean back and drop your phone. Someone kindly picks it up, he hands it back to you. You thank him, and you check it while you walk, and see a message there that makes you laugh from someone that you love. The girl who works the floor below you holds the elevator door. While she smiles at you, you wonder if you've maybe got it wrong. People, they're gonna raise you up. They're gonna give you hope. You finally let them in, and you give a little ground, and they become the only reason you can stick around. You hear of angels and of politicians, you hear of sinners and of missionaries, but none can hide behind a title when we're more than just one thing. From the tiniest of gestures to the greatest of the wars, every movement starts a movement, makes for better or for worse. Now you're the last one on the list. You ride it right up past your floor until you reach the very top and go out in the blinding sun. You look down on the street, the good, the bad, and what you stand to lose. Toes out on the edge, you take a breath and know it's time to choose. People, they're gonna break your heart. They're gonna leave you lost. You finally let them in, and you give a little ground, and they take it on and only ever let you down. But people, they're gonna raise you up. They're gonna give you hope. You finally let them in, and you give a little ground, and they become the only reason you can stick around. Whoa, whoa, whoa. And if the light shouldn't turn the lock, 4 more steps you're in the street. It's a cold day in November, but your jacket holds some heat. On the sidewalk you see someone with a dog without a leash. You fake a smile, nod in passing, but you don't wonder if she sees.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much for being so attentive tonight. I really appreciate it big time. This is cool. The second hour and a half of my set's all old Irish ballads. Hopefully that's cool. I like harmonicas. I hate harmonica racks. It's like wearing headgear, and it constantly gets caught in my hair and in my beard. You could call it a beard, my scruff, advanced scruff. To tune really quickly. I didn't used to have long hair like this. And actually, I feel like I'm in a safe situation because Sawyer's got like the longest hair in the world. So he and I are, I have something to aspire to, and I'm not the guy with the long hair now. He's holding it down way more confidently than I would. But last year I just decided, I don't know how long I'm going to have hair. I was talking to my friend Drac about this tonight actually. My grandfather on my mom's side passed away in his early 30s, so and he still had a full head of hair at that time. And they say, science says that it's based on the mother's father. Okay, that's what I'm told. All right, I didn't Wikipedia it or anything, but that's what hearsay. And so he had full head of hair at the time, but we don't know. And I say we, I mean like my research team. We don't know how long that's gonna last. And so I feel like while I have hair, at least once, I gotta grow it out like super long, And I feel like everybody, this is really important, so I'm glad you asked about this. I feel like everybody kind of has like a haircut or two, 1 or 2 cuts that really are for them, like accents the face the right way, brings out their eyes, I don't know. A hairdresser could answer that better, but I do believe in that. And I don't think long hair is mine. But I'm so far along now that to cut it now, I feel like I gotta get at least shoulder length. And my mom hates it. I get texts, have you seen a barber? That'll be it for the day from her. My wife is like, she's kind of like decided that she'll let me see this through. But she always makes comments like, well, if you had short hair, that wouldn't be a problem. But I bring all this up because every time I put a harmonica rack on, I'm reminded of how inconvenient this is. Because I'll lose a couple hairs to the joints in this thing, and while I'm playing it, it'll catch like on the corner of my mustache, and it's just I appreciate you guys being so sympathetic. I'm also stalling so I can tune. So if you're like, this guy really is the worst, give me 1 more second. I'm close. I know that boo. I know it anywhere in this show. All right, this is a song called Aaron. I'd explain it, but that'd be another 4 minutes, so here we go.
just don't run, they just plod along. Spends each one working in her haze, humming sad songs in the back on the rack. There's an old guitar with a few good strings. He stays and he plays until it's dark. Then he always sings, I don't like sad songs, they just seem to write me. I've been standing still and I feel a little restless now. Here for years and now I fear there's no way out. Holding on to something that just holds me down. And I don't know, no, I don't know, I don't know if this is me. So late one day, Tuesday at the bar, trying to feel less hollow, when he skips the blues for the back hallway. In the old piano, it's 2 a.m. The barroom's all spilled out. It's just him and the owner when the man sits there and while the sad one's round. Aaron shrugs his shoulders. I don't like sad songs, they just seem to find me. I've been standing still and I feel a little restless now. Here for years and now I fear there's no way out. Holding on to something that just holds me down. Yeah, I don't know, no, I don't know, I don't know if this is me. We say life's a little sweeter for the struggle is. I can't seem to care what they say. Life's a little sweeter for the struggle is. I can't seem to care what they say. I've been standing still and I feel a little restless now. Here for years and now I fear there's no way out. Holding on to something that just holds me down. Holding on to something that just holds me down. Well done, holding on to something that just holds me down. Because I don't know, no, I don't know, I don't know if this is me.
Thank you. It's called Aaron. Any, this is an easy question. Any Tom Petty fans in the room tonight? So that news a couple weeks ago really kind of, as it did many people, it really left me thinking a lot about him and everything he's done for songwriters and the whole tradition in general. And so this tour, which is kind of taking me everywhere, I'm trying to play a Tom Petty song as often as I can. And this is a pretty popular one. I think you'll recognize it. But this one goes out to the man himself.
She's a good girl. She loves her mama, loves Jesus, and America too. Yeah, she's a good girl. She's crazy about Petty, loves horses, and a boyfriend too. Yeah. walking to the valley, thinking west, down Ventura Boulevard, and all the bad boys are standing in the shadows. All the good girls are home with broken hearts. And I'm free. And I'm free. Oh, I'm free. Free falling. And I'm free falling. And I'm free falling. Oh, I'm free falling. Oh, I'm free falling. Oh, I'm free falling. Yeah, I'm free falling. Oh, I'm free falling. Oh, for a while I wanna glide down. Ooh, I wanna ride her name in the sky. I wanna free fall out into nothing. I wanna leave this world for a while. And I'm free. Free falling. Yeah, I'm free, 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 free falling. And I'm free. Yeah, I'm free. Oh, I'm free. Yeah, free falling. Thank you. Yes. I'm playing a lot of serious songs tonight. I don't want you guys to get the impression I'm a serious guy, okay? I just want you to think I'm smooth. I'm just kidding. Definitely not smooth. Yeah, I need to play something upbeat. I want you to think I'm approachable, so you can come say hello later. This is a song called "The Little Bit." It's I can't even say it's the weirdest song I've got, but it's in the running top 3. Just a little offbeat. You'll know what I mean when I start playing it back. Oh, that's what it means. You came to me, shot a dream last night. You were looking kind of funny. I was flying a kite, and then you turned into an orange, and the wind swept us both away. And we so shiny, gold in the sky. We were chasing down a place where maybe death couldn't find us. The doctor says no escaping if there is just another iris. Whoa, but I like my odds with the ladder and all this newfound vitamin C. I don't know what this is all about, and I can't tell you how to work it out. I know just a little bit. I know just a little bit. And when I'm on, is what I need, and no one is gonna set me free. I know just a little bit. I know just a little bit. Well, false starts and stumbles got me somewhere good. I know they're telling us we're terminal, but I'm reassured. See, invincibility is one disease we've easily cured. Yeah. And as fatal as it sounds, I thought I quit my job and trying to leave it off the land instead of landing on some love. But I bet it'd be a hassle. Probably couldn't get online. Well, I'm starting to doubt my ways, but I doubt it matters much. I don't know what this is all about, and I can't tell you how to work it out. I know do enjoy red meat. What I want isn't what I need. The one is gonna set me free. I know just a little bit. I know just a little bit. I know what this is all about, and I can't tell you how to work it out. I know just a little bit. I know just a little bit. Oh, but you got it all written down. Oh, I bet you got it figured out. I know just a little bit. I know just a little bit. Oh, but you got it all written down. Oh, I bet you got it figured out. I know just a little bit. I know just a little bit. Well, it all might be subjective, but either way, we're still subjective.
Thank you. See, I can have fun. I'm a fun guy. Oh, man. See how we're doing here. Cool. Got time for 2 more songs. You guys got 2 more in you? Wonderful answer. Yeah, thank you. So I met Sawyer and his band tonight, but if you haven't heard them yet live, you're in for a real treat. They sound awesome, and they're just to boot, for the record, they're all really nice guys. Sometimes green room interactions can be kind of cold or weird, you know, like there's just, you know, you're getting to know somebody and you're in a room that's the size of like a closet. But those guys were just super kind and accommodating. I came in and like there's a lot of them, and there's just one of me, and they were like, "Dude, you want a seat?" And I was like, "I've been sitting since noon. You guys are," but like, you know, they're just very nice dudes. So I'm excited to hear them, and I hope that you guys have a great night listening to them. I hope you support them and buy their merch and keep them on the road. 2 more songs. This one's called "Not Everybody Runs." There are 3 verses. Verse 1 is a woman who's in prison, and she writes to the warden and says, "Don't let me out, even though you know I've done my time here." She's not ready to go. Verse 2 is a couple that get pregnant unexpectedly, and she's worried that he's going to leave, and he says, "You know, we're going to figure this out and make it work." By the way, it's not about me. I just want to be clear. We planned my kid. We did, I swear. And then verse 3 is a soldier who is about to go into battle in the war, and he's reluctant about the whole thing, but he goes anyway. And so there are these situations that I think are above simple right and wrong. I don't even know if right and wrong applies in certain cases, but they demand a certain kind of bravery. And I think about those kind of people who can make that tough choice. And I hope, if I'm ever in a situation like one of those, that I can make the brave choice too. I guess you could say this is my reminder song. It's called "Not Everybody Runs."
She wrote a letter to the warden, said the system isn't working. I know what paper says I served my time, but I ain't well. You see, your mind becomes the prison when you're fighting down a demon. And I've barely gotten used to the bars of my little cell. She knew he never saw it coming, and she wrestled with the newborn fear that he would leave. But he said, "Baby, I'm not going. It won't be easy, but we'll own it. I won't allow myself to father all the same mistakes my made." No. he's not running out. He put the gun against his shoulder. He never knew he'd be the soldier. But if you listen, you could hear him shouting louder than the bullet rain. No, I don't know anybody here without a fear. No, nobody's ever gonna shake that cage. I wanna let you know there isn't any part of me afraid to go. No, I don't wanna run away. Not everybody runs. Ooh, where you running, where you running? Hey, funny where we're running. Hey, ooh, ooh. She wrote a letter to the warning. Don't you let me out. Thank you. Folks, I got one more song before I play it. I have an awkward thing that it's not as weird as it looks. It's a little weird, but not as weird as it looks, I swear. This is a phone number, okay? If you text your email address to this phone number, it's an automated service. It's not me or my mom, who's come up a lot tonight. But if you text your phone number or you text your email address to this phone number, you get a free download of the song I'm about to play, but your email won't get added to my mailing list about every month, something about like that. I send out an email to let everybody know where I'm touring and where I'll be next. And my booking agent sent me a message just before I got on, and he said, hey, let me know how tonight goes in Philly, because I'd like to get you back in there. So this would be a great way if I could be like, hey, I can let these people know about another show. Cool. So if you like what you heard and you want to keep in touch, you get a free song, and then I can let you know when I'm back in the area. I don't bombard you with emails. I won't send you a message every morning with my thoughts or anything like that. So I promise I don't have that good of thoughts. Okay, we're gonna hold this up for another 5 seconds, and then we'll proceed with the normal part of the show. I have CDs and T-shirts and handmade bracelets in the back. I also have free stickers. Free. I have stickers in the back that I mentioned, they're free. So I hope you'll stop by and say hello. I'll be hanging out after. I'm going to move my stuff to the right, then I'm going to go back there. So hopefully I can meet some of you guys, and then I'll be back there again after the show's over tonight. But thank you guys so much. My name is JD EICHER. It really has been a pleasure playing. You have been so kind to the opener. Thank you. And guys, I totally ignored you the whole night over here. It's just out of my just out of my periphery. I apologize, but thank you to you guys too. Separate thanks, special thanks to you guys, because I've never. Okay. The song's called Be Well.
These
you've been running over me. I know the crap that you're dishing out. And what's worse is you don't get what you need. Why don't we all put your weapons down? Stay home, make love, be well. Stay home, make love, be well. Slow down, why don't we try to turn around? Slow down, why don't we try to turn around? Slow down, why don't we try to turn around? Pull it out. Slow down, why don't we try to turn around? I heard that you've been running over me. I know the crap that you're dishing out. And what's worse is you don't get what you need. Why don't we all put the weapons down? Stay home, make love, be well. Stay home, make love, be well. Stay home, make love, be well. Stay home, make love, be well.
I'm J.D. Eicher, Sawyer Fredericks is up next week in a rock and roll. Thank you so much. Thank you. Cheers. Thanks to James Ryan Sound and the venue for letting us play. Thank you.